So you walk into the bar. Aki looks you up and down again. Justin says, "Ugh, can't believe I have to lower myself to serving the likes of you again." And she continues to just polish a glass.
Be nice to Jetson.
Walk in, and Haru looks at her and tells her to stop being such a wet blanket and get us a drink. What would you guys like?
A wet blanket.
I'd like 20 beers.
Aki looks at Kendall and she giggles at his little joke and
I try to finger click,
materializes
but
a absolutely drenched blanket and hands it over to you.
I try to finger snap, but I'm so slimy. It's like.
And then she looks at Jace, who ordered 20 beers, and she's like,
wrap this wet blanket around myself.
I liked you a little better before the manly voice you tried to put on. And she hands you 20 beers.
What do you mean put on? I was born this way, baby.
So she was looking at you a little bit before, but now she's just checking Kendall out. And avoiding looking at Justin. But she hands you your 20 beers.
I try to do one of those Star Trek, like, you know that fan dance that Allura does on Star Trek for no reason? Like that, but with the wet blanket.
She's into it. She's looking you up and down, and she bites her lip a little bit. But she looks and she goes, "Ugh, suppose I should get you something to drink." Over at Justin.
Yeah, like, you know what I want.
Dr. Pepper.
Literally, like, my only thing that I've asked you for, constantly. Please.
She sighs and she holds out her hand, and Dr. Pepper just materializes, and she hands it over to you. Alive. It is a diet Dr. Pepper, but she hands it over.
Ooh.
You savage bitch! And I throw it against the wall.
Really?
Yeah.
She holds out a hand and it doesn't hit the wall. It just hits like an invisible barrier, disappears, and she's just staring at you in disgust. Do keep in mind, Fuyu told you not to fuck with her. Can you roll, like, legitimately 20 constitutions for me?
Sure.
I'm using both my luck instances to give him 2 -2s.
Thank you.
There's someone else in the room, isn't there?
Yeah, Natsu's there, but I haven't had the chance.
Natsu. I'm just going to use minor illusion and just make Natsu's voice and be like, "Oh, go on. Just give him a real Dr. Pepper from over her direction."
I'll get to that. So 269. You are not just inebriated. Your pink skin has changed color, and you are puddled out on the floor, all of your tentacles all over the place.
Nice.
And it's
Passed out with my tentacles out. Nice.
It's a bit of a concern, except Aki looks down at you and just kind of waves her hand, and your color returns to pink, but you're still passed out. Justin, you imitated Natsu into getting a Dr. Pepper?
Yep.
Yeah. Aki looks over at you and goes, "All right, I know what you just pulled, but here you go, I suppose. You did defeat the monster." Hands you a real Dr. Pepper.
Hey.
And then she looks over at Kendall again.
I walk back over to the bar.
But just then, Haru walks over and he goes, "All right, are you guys sort of done with this now? Let's play a game."
I was just about to... Fine.
I was going to order 20 more beers.
You are fixed in that you are pink, but you are passed out on the ground.
I'm going to cast enlarge on my Dr. Pepper.
You don't get you don't get 200 and something and be like, not fucked.
I raised my sword.
Okay, so there's a chance I had this coming. I'm gonna raise my sword above my head.
Considering it's a bony...
Yep, don't drink in D&D. Yes. Okay. So you passed out, unfortunately. Oh god. Kendall, are you gonna take a seat with Haru?
Yeah. First, then I'm gonna turn back to Aki at the bar. I'm like, oh, one more thing I wanted. Your number.
She looks at you and she goes, I don't have a number. But
Nah, you're a 10.
I'll come knock on the door. I'll come knock on your door tonight.
Thank you.
That's my
Justin,
door. Bring Dr. Pepper.
You cast enlarge on your can? Did you really cast
Yeah.
enlarge on the can? All right,
Yeah.
so it is the size of the table, so you're going to have to drag a table over to it and pierce it with a straw or something. I don't know.
Yes.
I got a
Door
coaster
opens.
here. I got a coaster here for you, and I just dragged Jace by the tentacles.
You can use a tentacle to spoon out some liquid.
As that's happening, the door opens and Fuyu looks in and she's like, "Oh, am I interrupting? Can anyone come in tonight?"
Open bar, I guess. Is it?
I don't run this place. You know more
So
about.
she walks
I'm-
in.
I'm
and
like-
time.
I'm pulling on
She walks
Jason's
in.
tentacles and seeing if they make different notes. It's like.
She walks in, sits at the bar. Aki barely looks at her and slides over a martini glass filled with some glowing blue liquid. Natsu looks at you guys with the giant can on a table that's been dragged over, and Kendall there messing with Jace's tentacles, and he goes, "I want in on this." And he sits down and he's got a huge stein that he's just glugging from every now and again, and he bangs on the table and he says, "I didn't know there were humans like you."
Not like slimy, and an octopus, and a demon.
Humans that are humans that have potential.
Wow. Thanks for the backhanded compliment, bro.
Haru's like, "Are we gonna play a drinking game or not? I've waited all day for this.
I
I
can't
want to
get
drink
dr-
with some humans."
I can't get drunk. It's some bullshit.
I can't
He
get
looks at you.
sober.
He looks at you just like genuinely devastated for you, and he looks
I
at
know,
Aki
right?
and he's like, "Can you do anything about this?" And she looks over at you, and she's sort of like, "I wish I could, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I can't undo your nature." For you,
It's okay. You can undo something else later, Aki.
She kind of like giggles and walks away.
Also, every time my finger snap, it's just.
Cool.
Sample that
Um,
sounding.
Every
Nailed
time.
it.
So you guys gonna play with Haru? You gonna have a drinking game?
I'm
Can I
gonna put
smoke?
Panda
Can
in.
I have like a smoking game? Because like some weird. That's still poison, right?
Panda's taking my place in the drinking game.
Panda senses this through your empathetic link, and she's cool with it.
Yes.
She's like, gonna allow it, apparently. All right. I'm gonna. You're not gonna do con saves, Kendall, but you're gonna do one every time we get back to you, Justin, for Panda. But she's small and an animal, so she's gonna have disadvantage.
Oh, I feel bad for her now.
You
Feel
did
really
this.
bad.
I made her badass, and you did this. All right, so Haru's gonna start this game, and he's gonna order a very tall drink. He downs it, just smashes it. Not a problem. Puts it on the table, and he's like, "Oh, it's great to hang out with some chill people." Fuyu looks over at him, gives him a look, and goes back to sipping her drink. Natsu holds his big tankard up. He sculls it, but like so much falls in his mustache and rolls down him. He's just froth. That golden, beautiful armor is just covered in beer froth. But he's all right. He slams it down on the table. Kendall, Give me a con save for no reason. You're fine.
Cool.
Yeah. You're
21.
Okay. Do you want to drink your drink?
Sure. I was actually thinking, maybe next turn, I want to try to sneak into Natsu's stein.
Okay. We'll roll for that on the next. Yeah, we'll roll for that when it gets back around.
I'd like to tip it out and then just put myself in it.
As Panda rolls a con, we'll get you to roll sleight of hand.
Yes.
All right. That's a 19 for Panda.
Ooh.
Does she have any con additions as well? Or,
that's 18 plus 1. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So she kind of downs it and does the dog from Wacky Races laugh.
Oh,
yeah. It's great. Kendall, what's your sleight of hand come out?
Dirty 20. 18 plus 2. 18 plus 2. So.
Oh. Yeah, you slip straight
20.
into his glass. And it's Natsu's. So it's Haru's turn. Haru orders 4 drinks, just quickly smashes them all, and then is sitting there. But he's still totally chill. He looks well seasoned. He does this all the time, and this has not bothered him. Turning to Natsu, though, with you in his glass, he doesn't notice. Somehow. Fucking 9. And he begins to drink you, but you kind of smush up on his mustache and stand it up, and he's like...
And I just want my head to form in front of him. Hi.
He doesn't really care. He's just kind of you're not my beer. And slams it down.
I try to stay
Looks
at his
over
mouth.
at Aki, who is just sort of deaf staring him for some reason. She lifts her hand up at him and just it glows and his seat goes back. And she says, that one's mine.
Yeah, bitch.
And you slime back into your chair. It's your turn again.
See what he tried to do? That guy? Wow.
It's your turn again, Kendall.
I don't know. I slide into the Dr. Pepper can.
The giant one?
Yeah.
Get out of my can!
I'll just... You're
I
not
don't
trying to
know.
be sneaky, though? I know, you're not doing it sneakily?
I don't know. I can't drink in this game. I'm just doing stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm just I'm just gonna check. I want to see what's in here. I want to do an inspection.
Okay. So you just slime on into it, and everyone's watching you that's strange. Okay, Justin, it's
It is I, Dr. Pepper.
And no one is fooled. I'm not even rolling for it. Justin, it's Panda's turn. Can you roll me another con?
That's 10. Total.
Yeah. She drinks it and then just heaves and then lays down on her side. She's all right, but she's done. She's passed out. Just then, Fuyu stands up and looks at you all and goes, I think you should all be heading to bed because the second match is tomorrow and these shenanigans should end. And she sort of storms out. Aki looks at her, almost bemused for the first time. She's a little bit less stern. And Natsu gets up and follows after her. He's swaying a little bit, but he seems okay. And Haru just sits back, still chill. He's like, well, I mean, I could go all night, but you guys should probably listen to the lady. You're in a can, so Justin, it's up to you. What are you doing, man?
What? Am I drinking him?
It's like, are you gonna stay and drink with Haru against the wishes, or are you gonna head back to the room? What are you doing?
I don't trust Haru.
Okay.
I don't trust any of them.
Okay.
What is this egg that we're sending experience to?
Are you gonna ask somebody? So the only people left is Aki at the bar, looking slightly happy for the first time as Fuyu left, and there's Haru sitting in a chair across from you, very relaxed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Aki, even though she doesn't like me.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, look.
She's not totally pissed that you walked over. She's cool with it. She's like,
Cool,
oh, do you want another drink? Because you just fed them to your wolf for some reason.
Yeah, he'll be right by morning. She'll be right. It's fine.
So what can I get you?
Some information maybe. I don't know what the cost of that is, but it's the go with the egg. Why did it absorb the powers of that creature that we defeated? What is this place?
She's just gonna say, it's not for mere mortals to know. I believe they gave you a rundown. We're trying to save everybody.
Right, by putting us up against creatures that you control or contain.
Creatures from all... creatures from all realms are chipping in here. It's not just your lives on the line.
Right. So why didn't we get any help out there then? Why just us?
You're the representatives from Earths. There were other matches today.
Okay. It's a proving ground of sorts. Let's see. What happens once we've proven ourselves and given
Well, if you
your
win,
egg all
you
the
get the
XP?
8 magic cubes that summon the giants. And then you get a wish. Was it a koi fish? I think that's what I called
Single
it.
wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does everyone who succeeds gets the same
Oh, there's
prize,
only
or-
one winner.
Okay.
Would you like a drink, or...
No, I think I'm good.
I would very much like to visit your friend tonight, so I'd like to hurry you guys out.
We're all in the same room, so we're gonna hear it.
Oh, don't...
And it's
Oh, she
there's
doesn't
gonna
care.
be a lot of wet slapping.
she just kind of like blushes and looks down.
Ugh. Okay. Thanks, Saki.
Do you know how to get back to your room?
I'm just guessing, but I'm going to say we're going to walk out this door, walk down an internal hallway, open another door, and it's going to be our goddamn bedroom, because that's how this place works.
She laughs and... I'm glad you like my magic.
Son of a bitch. All right, see ya.
Are you gonna... Is someone carrying the wolf as well as Jace?
Wolf on one arm, couple
I'm
tentacles
dragging
in the other.
Yeah. sharing the load with Jace. Like,
Yeah.
I've
And
got 4
the
tentacles,
giant
like
Dr. Pepper?
Another 4.
Oh, definitely.
You're gonna carry
You've
that
got,
too?
1 foot in the can of the Dr. Pepper to try and drag that along too.
I'm just gonna allow. I'm just gonna allow it because I just love the image of it in the room.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
all right.
and I look over at Justin and be like, I thought Jace did a drink.
I mean, it's an Isekai, isn't it?
I guess.
Every once.
Nice to
Jace?
know he abandons his morals so quickly.
Jace in another world. He can do what he likes.
What morals?
So
Do
you
you reckon
guys
he
enter
eats-
your room.
Do you reckon he eats meat in this world as well?
Wait, you're meeting this world.
He already
Doesn't
has.
have any.
He
It's
already
still-
has.
I'm only slime.
So, you guys all enter the room. You sort of drop Jace in the water.
I'm trying to pretty myself up if Aki turns up.
How do you? Okay, cool. So you're just looking
Put
in the
some lippy on.
reflection of your jar to just try and like pretty yourself up a little. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your luck? Oh, I've got it. Oof, -2. Sorry, bud. She doesn't show up. The night just passes.
Oof.
Do you truly think those mortals can get the job done? Well, I don't know, but hopefully they can save all the realms. I don't know, man. They're pretty cool to drink with. That slime guy was kind of cute. I hope they can defeat the dragon in the finale.